Does that sound like a fighter jet? I don't know. But do you know all the sound effects in Universal Sound Effects I've created using just my mouth? No, I haven't actually. That's a lie. I usually use my microphones and I record stuff, but a few of them are actually sound effects through that you use your mouth for. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this week, welcome to episode 130 of the 10-minute modeling challenge, where we're going to be modeling, you guessed it, a fighter jet. You probably guessed it because of the thumbnail, didn't you? And the title of the video and my cool sound effects that I just made. Well, you're right. I'm going to do a fighter jet, and not just about any fighter jet either. It's going to be my own fighter jet, because there's absolutely no chance I'm going to make an accurate model of some particular type of fighter jet, but I can be inspired by something. And I'm going to be inspired by the F-22 Raptor, because that's such a super cool plane. I went down to an air show in the Gold Coast just the other day. Well, it's actually last month. Was it August? Yeah, down in the Gold Coast, drove down with my son, sat on the beach in deck chairs and just were amazed. We didn't really quite know what to expect. We knew there was going to be an F-18 there. And then there was like a tanker jet came in, and I think it's like a C-19 or something. I don't even know the models. And then it said it was accompanied by two F-22 Raptors. And me and my son looked at each other and went, "You said what? F-22s? Really? They're not even in the Australian Air Force." But two had flown down from Hawaii and then joined the air show, so we were absolutely mesmerized. I've never seen something so cool in my whole life. And then after that, an F-35 came as well. They're super cool as well, but I think my favorite is the F-22. It's a shame that they don't really manufacture those anymore. Apparently there was no need for it, but how can that be possible? Because I need to see them in the sky. Super cool looking, and the sound is absolutely fantastic. But to be fair, the F-35 sounds really good too, and so does the F-18. So next time I'm gonna have to bring my microphones down, and I have to get away from the beach because there was a speaker there, and they played music, which probably is good for a lot of people, but I just want silence, and it just want to be me and the jets. So next time I might even try to find someone who's got a boat that can take me off the coast of Gold Coast, because there was loads of boats out there. And I want to just aim my shotgun microphones right at those jets and hopefully not shoot them down with them. I'm just going to shoot the sound effects for it, because that would be absolutely fantastic. I think I'm going to be inspired a little bit by the F-22 now, but it's not going to be accurate. It's not going to be a blueprint based one, because I just will not have time to make that in the 10 minutes. So I'm going to do what I did in Line War, and that was, I needed some aircraft in there. So I thought like a MiG-29/F-14 for the Striker aircraft. So I sort of took those shapes and made that into the Striker jet fighter. And then for the Interceptor, I actually used the JAS, or JAS in Swedish, 39 Gripen. And that has like the canards at the front, and it's like a little sleeker little jet fighter there. So I put that one in there. Anyway, let's get started and let's get modeling. So I'm going to slap 10 minutes on the clock, and we're going to get cracking now. 12 o'clock, noon, sharp. Got plenty of time. This is a premiere, by the way. It's not a live recording, so I'll be in the chat with you in case I might have overslept though. So if I'm not here, it's because I'm oversleeping, because it's early mornings here in Australia. Anyway, let's get started. Fighter jet in. Well, I'm going to put screencast keys on so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Fighter jet in. Ready, steady, go, and we're off. So I'm going to start with my edit tab and tab into edit mode, and then just auto mirror. Go to the front view, 8, select everything here, scale it down, and then we're going to put a traditional shape here on like an F-22-ish style aircraft. Look at the top view. All right, let's go for that one. I'm going to extrude it and scale it down. We're going to have the cockpit out here, and then here we'll have to have those little, well, I'm going to do the full body length here as well, and then move it forward. Something like that could be a decent shape. And how do we do here? Well, we'll extrude these. And then we should probably control R, and then I think the wings are going to come out from here. So let's just go top view. How should we do? Alt Z. I'm a bit unsure about the proportions here, but we can just do something like this maybe. And then I'll Alt Z so we don't need to see the see-through anymore. E to extrude, S to scale it down, G, and then something like that is the shape of those. And then we need to bring these in, because I think they should be a little bit tilted there. And then move that back, and then maybe move this whole thing back. Maybe I can actually rotate this whole from side view. Rotate, can we do that? No, that's not going to work. So let's just slide this back instead then, like this. And then I'll have to just wing it. Oh, pun intended. I hate the word pun, but I didn't actually intend to use it, so I guess it's not intended. But there we go, G. I'm just going to now I cannot say wing anymore. So G, and then move it into shape here. And I think actually these need to have, I should probably have Like I think on the F22 they tilt in a bit like this. Get a slant on it. And how are we doing for time? G. Okay, I don't really know, but I think they're like, I'm just gonna have to make do with this shape. We'll be okay with that. It looks like it's too fat, but never mind. I to inset and E to extrude it in, and S to scale them down and just move it there. That's gonna have to do. How am I doing for times? 2 minutes are gone. All right, so now I'm gonna do, what should we do? The cockpit maybe. Control R, let's loop cut it here, and let's loop cut it here, and then I'm just gonna grab from there, shift select those maybe. I don't know. Maybe GG, move that one forward, G, so, and then select, it's gonna be a bit stealthy I guess anyway, so E to extrude. I don't really need it all the way back there, do I? GG, slide it, maybe there. E to extrude, S to scale, G to move it, R to rotate from the front view, there we go. Just have to get a decent shape. Maybe I'll have to manually put G here. I'm just going into vertex selector with 1 here and just try to get the shape. Okay, looks like an old fighter now, so I need to get these shapes in. I think it's too fat, so let's go A to select everything, scale Z. Okay, maybe that's better. And then G, and then I just have to refine this a little bit. GG, slide it. Okay, and I think here's where we've got an issue. It's like a vertical wall. It needs to be a little bit more stealthy, doesn't it? S. Okay, that's gonna do. How am I doing? 6:52 on the clock. So now we'll do engines. I think I'm gonna do Control R. Should I do another loop cut here? No, I don't think I need one. I'll just move these into a GG, and I'm gonna do those. I'll just extrude these because they have like little. That's what I actually like about the F22. They have. I think they're not nearly like perfectly rectangular, but I might actually do a little bit of a like shape on mine so they don't look too rectangular, because I don't think my it's got a reflection might look a bit strange. And then how should we do? Control R. I think I'm actually going to do just 2 loop cuts here as well, because I'm going to raise these up. Control R. Let's put a slice there as well. Just need a few like modern shapes on this aircraft there. So there, and then we'll do a little bit maybe here down as well. And I'm just have to shift select these, scale them down a bit, and then I'll just E to inset it and E to extrude it, S to scale it down. Control plus and just colorize these straight away so I don't forget. I'm just gonna go for maybe not black, but I'll do something dark there. Same in here so it looks like it's shaded. Shift control select to there, control plus, and then move that down to something darker as well. And then we need some fins, and we're gonna move. So I'm not gonna be too worried about, it's like a stealth fighter anyway, so if these lines are correct or not, I don't know. I just imagine air flowing across here in a decent manner. So I'm not too worried about like the exact shapes or anything, but that could do. Control R, let's do so we can have some fins at the back here as well, and Control R, maybe we can do, I think I'm gonna need, and then I think I'm gonna slide this one in so you get a little angle on that one. And then here, now let's do the fins here. I'm doing half time is gone. We're starting to get a general shape of an aircraft anyway, so I'll just do Shift D to duplicate that one, move it up, and GG to slide that on. And 3 to face select, S to scale this up. That's way too big. G to move it down. E to extrude them, and then S to scale them down, and then G. And I think I'm going to put a pretty cool tilt on these and maybe move them back. Just G to move them. L to select the length, and G. I don't know if they go there or on the top or something, but that's going to have to do. Here, let's do the back thing as well. We're going to do some back fins. So I think I'm going to do Control R and then G. I'm going to slide this forward so I get a bit more space here. And G. And then here I'm going to extrude the... Should I just duplicate? I'll just, let's see, S to scale that one down, S to scale this down. And here I'm just going to extrude these. I don't know if I should really have it like that. But the... so here we go. I'll just move them straight back first. Top view. G, and then we have to, I think this makes no like geometrical sense, but I'm just trying to remember. They have got like a kind of a cool modern like shape to them, so I'm just going to try to replicate some. It looks like you folded them out of paper or something, so not like that. That's a weird fold, but something like this maybe. And here am I doing 3:52 to go, so let's see. Just come on. S to scale it, G to move that on there, and then just trying to get that similar fold, like back. Trying to remember what they look like. Back, side, like diagonal, tilt back, straight forward, and then what did they look like? I think something like that. G. I don't know. This feels all wrong. Ah, G. Okay, I think I don't think there's like a tilt there. I'm gonna go for a solid straight. I don't know. That looks absolutely stupid. How am I wasting like half the time on the aircraft on these things? But I thought they had like that they're too long back as well. So let's go Control Plus. Can I salvage this somehow? Shift select there. All the F22 fanatics now are just gonna go, what are you doing? You're breaking it. This is not what it looks like, but okay, I'm trying my best, all right. G. I think maybe I'm doing them too far back as well. Just move forward and... All right. Maybe there are times when you should actually look at reference models instead. But, okay, do you know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. But they feel too short now. Okay, do you know what? Let's just leave it like that. And then I'm gonna do... so it actually tilts a little bit more towards the center there, and then let's bring the center up here, G to move that on up, and scale. How am I doing? 2 minutes to go. Okay, I'm gonna shift this now. We have to color the cockpit anyway, that's for sure. So I'm just gonna do, maybe this part is gonna be black to here, and then G to move that on up, G to move that on down, and the front probably needs refining a little bit because I have no idea really what's going on here. S to scale, Control R, S to scale, and then I just have to manually go into one vertex select here and try to get this shape a little bit better. Maybe I can subdivide these as well. So I'm just also going to bring, like, I'll control select all the way down there and move these down a little bit. Maybe I'll move these up and to there, and here this is too high. G. All right, you know what? I'm gonna color it. Okay, I think it's too wide, so I'm gonna just move everything in a bit there and scale on the x-axis and move everything in. Maybe that's a bit better. I think it's still a bit too chubby, so maybe I'll scale it on the y-axis, make it slightly longer. And then I'm gonna colorize everything metallic now instead. So just grab all of these and I'm gonna slide them down here to the metallic section. Maybe not shiny, but maybe here at least. And here we go, because they're like metallic. And then I'll just right click and do shade smooth. Everything's a bit too smooth, so I'm going to go to this and then just scroll down, auto smooth under normals. And now I can actually probably get the streamlines a little bit better here. So I've got 36 seconds to just try to get to the auto shading to remove some of those harsh lines there. There we go. Okay, and this one needs to, the cockpit color needs to be, I think I might stick that one still to like a matte color. There, G, and there's not much time left to do anything now, so I'll just have to see what I can do to get the general. Okay, maybe 11 seconds, Control R, maybe I just want to put some different colors here. G, where's my color? There. Okay. Alright, so it sort of nearly looks like a jet fighter, but it didn't quite... I spent way too much time on these fins in the back there, because I was trying to get the shape, because I knew that they didn't come out straight, and I was trying to fix that. And I also see that this auto shading makes this one, I should probably bring this down. So let's do a bit of tinker time. I'll press Control S to save my jet fighter here, and then see what we can do. Well, first of all, maybe the front... I don't think this vertex is supposed to go like off, so we'll just spend a few minutes to try to fix it a little bit to see what we can do. And I think, yeah, G, maybe we'll move this whole thing up. Nose cone. G. Okay, I've gone silent now because I need to try to figure out what we're doing. So, I mean, it's not too bad. The shape is it does remind me at least of the aircraft. I guess I'll try to put a few. Maybe I'll do Control R. I don't know why, but I think I want to do like a little slant there. Looks a bit more like it was I don't know, thought. And then should we do something? Maybe I'll do some panel here because I don't have the texture mapping. For line war, I did like some weird geometric shapes and stuff. I think here's like an issue that we need to fix. G, move that one up. Control R. Maybe I'll still do this for the engine section and the leading edge here. These turned out a little bit strange, of course. So maybe I can Control GG to slide these in. And then I was just trying to get like a bit of a different color on this, so maybe I can still do that. I'll shift select these and then just scale it down and G move it to like a darker color there. We don't have any UVs to, oh, that's way too dark. G. I don't really have any like UV painting. This is probably a good model to paint the UVs instead on, to get just some, I don't know, panels maybe, and some, not rivets because you wouldn't really see them, but maybe some exhaust like holes and stuff. Here, there's probably an issue with the cockpit that you'd have to maybe Control R. I wonder if I can Control R this one to here. So we can try to get that shape in. It's difficult because I've got an issue here with this vertex is stretching all the way to there. I guess it's still alright actually. No, I'll get away with it. And maybe this one should be further back. GG. GG. G. And there we go. I guess that's one of the benefits with the more modern jet fighters, is that they had such a flat surface anyway that you get away with this. And the engines are not. What happened to this engine here? All right, it's because I moved that one in. That vertex probably, let's go solid here instead. Damage this a little bit. Maybe I can move this one in G, G. And I'll have to move this back again because I think I'd sort of destroyed that a little bit. G. And I think I want to move this in as well. G, G, G. And I know these are probably a little bit more like rectangular, I think, on the F22, but I think I need to have Control R. Should we do Alt S? No, don't really need that. I think we're pretty good actually. That'd be all right. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the cockpit differently. I think what I'm going to do anyway is I'm going to go Control R here, and then now I can colorize this the same color as this. So on the UVs here, I'm just going to go grab that UV, bring it down to the same color here. And then now, because the benefit now is that I can move this vert in without like stretching the canopy glass all the way. G, Control R, I think I also make that one a little bit. There we go. And then it doesn't have any wheels or anything now, so could fix that as well. But yeah, I'm not convinced about this part of the cockpit either. Maybe it needs to come forward a little bit. Is that what it is? G. I think, yeah, that's probably a bit better. And G. Maybe one last thing we could do to try to get this to like have a few different colors is to, maybe we'll just do some slices anyway and see if we can maybe color the wings a little bit. So Control R, I'm going to slice that one like here, maybe there, and then Control R, and then the back, yeah, let's do the back too. So that's good. And I'm going to just color these a little bit brighter now. So maybe I'll just hold the Control key and then hold the Control key to here, hold the Control key to there. Maybe we'll do the leading edge here as well. And hold the Control key all the way to, okay, that took a shortcut. Hold the Control key, hold and click with the Control key to there, and then we'll do the same underneath there. So hold the Control key to here, hold the Control key, hold the Control key, and maybe this one too. And that one. And now I'm just gonna select A on the left here and then just move these up a few colors so we can get like that leading edge could have a little bit of a different color. And similarly, just to get some different, I don't know, colors on this thing, maybe I could also do like this line, since I have this one sliced. Alt select that one, G, maybe move that to a darker. So that makes no sense, so I'm going to take that away. How about we color the interior here all then? Like, it's not like a city camo, but it's not far off it, so maybe I'll go darker on that one. 2 steps. That's too dark. Just maybe a slight tint like that. And on here, we could do probably something 2G, one step darker. Then the shape looked a bit odd, so I'm gonna go GG, slide that one forward. And GG, slide that one back. GG. Just to get rid of those shapes, really. GG. There we go. So it's not perfect. It's probably better to texture paint this anyway. But I'll save this as an alternative color scheme. Who knows? Alright folks, there we have it. We've got ourselves a jet fighter. It may not be an F-22, but at least it was inspired by one. And at this poly count, maybe it would be in like in an RTS, similar to the Line War things, where you you view them from a distance. It could work, and it's definitely going to be performant because there's not that many polygons and there's no fancy texture work on it. But who knows? Maybe you could put that in a game, or maybe you'd have to polish it a little bit more. But anyway, give it a thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in a video shortly again. Until next time, have a great one, and bye for now.